I didn't see that. We're in a 5 minute. We're gonna map this real quick and see. Even though it's in a 5 minute, we're gonna see what this looks like. So I have 2 minutes on that. 4 seconds to the 2 minute closes. So we didn't get the 2 minute invert. Oh, yeah, we did. Barely. Got the 2 minute. 3 minutes still closing. I just want to see how it interacts with these up here. I'm gonna set my limit order here at 29989 on that, on the high of that 2 and 3 minute inversion. Trying to see if we can get a we're chilling right now because the 3 minute hasn't closed yet. What we're looking for is this candle to close and then turn over, tag us in. It's not how we want to get tagged in, but we're in. So this next 2 minute is the high of that 5 minute. So that's all we're really looking at right now. Y'all watch this trade for me. My daughter is up. I'll be right back. I'm back. This is looking very good. Very, very good. So we inverted that 5 minute. I'm gonna go break even. It's looking really good. Anybody in this trade with me? Almost took myself out on accident. Oh my god. Hey, when trading view does, like, I'm not trying to move this drum. I want that right there. And I just want to find one or so I know where to put my stop loss. Here we go. Looks like we're about to go run a TP. Here we go. We're out. Got it too late. I was, but closed early. What made you close the trade? Actually, before I get on coach mode, let's drop some W's in the chat. Yeah, that's perfect. Exactly. We're looking for. Will you explain the fair value gap getting pushed through? That's an inverse fair value gap. So we're looking for an inverse fair value gap out of a higher time frame fair value gap or a set of first fair value gaps. But yeah, my charts do be messy. I'm sorry. Then the black and purple can't. Should I change my chart colors for y'all? I like the black and purple, but this isn't the first time I've heard about my chart being a little different. I was focusing on the other charts while listening, and I remember mentioning looking for higher time frame fair value gaps, inverse fair value gaps, and liquidity. Yes. Okay, so I'll give you all a breakdown of this trade. So coming into this session, we had, was this the 30 minute? Yes, we had this 30-minute gap above us, a bunch of untaps. And then we had these two session lows. So initially, I was looking for these lows to get swept to trade up into here. We didn't take that because it was too early in the session, but that trade played out. I'll mark this one. this trade played out here. And then at 9:45, when I started looking for a trade, we're in here. I was looking for this retrace, maybe get a continuation higher, or see if we're going to sweep, like resweep these lows, then reverse off of opening range low here. But we didn't get that. We kind of sold off for a minute. There was a valid sell setup in here, but we didn't take it. So we were just patiently sitting on our hands waiting while this sold off. And what we were looking for was price to react or just pause or bounce something out of one of these higher time frame gaps. So this is a 30-minute up here, and this is a 4-hour down here. So we low-key ran through that 30-minute. I'm gonna show you something weird about high time frame gaps in a second though. But we ran through this 30-minute, traded into this 4-hour, respected it. Like I said, we're looking for the inversion out of a higher time frame gap because inversions happen all the time, but without context, you're gonna get cooked. So in this 4-hour gap, we saw this 2-minute gap right here, and it was also lined up with a 3-minute gap. So once we saw the momentum coming out of this 4-hour telling us buyers are in control at this level, we got the 2-minute inversion here. We kind of front ran this 3-minute inverse. So we got in on the candle close pretty much, or on the inversion candle, but we used the lower time frame structure to front run the higher time frame. That's called nesting doll theory. I have a post about it on TradingView in my FFEG script if you want to read about it. It's kind of some nerd shit, but we saw that this 1 minute got inverted or respected, and that built up into this 2-minute inverted or respected. So then that makes me confident that this 3-minute is going to be inverted or respected, and so on. So we could have even went to the higher time frame, the 5-minute. So we entered in the 3-minute, and that was a part of this 5-minute inversion. So we get in on this 3-minute. I was looking at this gap here, maybe to go break even, but we ran through it pretty quick, and I didn't want to break even as soon as I entered. But we got good momentum coming in as soon as this candle closed. So there wasn't too much worry of like a break even getting tagged. Once we closed up here, making this 5-minute inversion, I was comfortable putting my stop at break even, because even if we're gonna come lower from here, if we're gonna go up and then come lower from here, it makes sense to retest the 5-minute opposed to the 3-minute. So our trailed stop loss was safe down here at break even, because it would have to fail this 5-minute and then also test the 3-minute to get our stop loss. And here we were just targeting this 5-minute up here, but we actually couldn't target that much because that was too much money. So we just targeted this opening range low, and that was our trade. It was pretty quick too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes.